The best way to get better at programming is to practice. In this example, we're going to look at using conditions with strings. As always, this file is available for download in the link provided below. We'll pause for just a couple seconds while you have a chance to download it. Then you can either try it on your own or you can go ahead and follow along. Alright, so let's get started. We have everything basically set up. We have a password constant that this is a password we're going to test against. It's not the strongest and best of passwords, but it's not bad. So we're just going to create some basic variables. We're going to put in a string of type user password. Then we're going to see out please enter the password. Cin user password, and that's set. This should be pretty familiar to what we've already done before, creating and using strings. But now we want to create a condition to check to see if the user password that was entered matches the password constant. So we're going to say if, and then we can say user password equals password. Notice my constant is all uppercase. This is a pretty consistent and standard way of specifying your constants. The other thing I want you to notice is the fact that we are using strings, and these are C++ strings. C++ strings, you can use the equality operator, the equals, to check for equal values. If the password is matched, we're going to write cout. If the password is incorrect, then we want to use an else statement. And the else statement is if our condition is not true. So we'll specify else. Notice there's no conditional block here because we don't need it. All we have to do is specify else and then give an error message. Of course, what's inside that literal string message does not matter. Now remember I said we were using the C++ strings. That was a downside to using C. C did not have the C++ strings. They actually had an array of characters, and anytime you worked with strings, it was a little bit more challenging. C++ gives us a string object, which is a whole lot easier to work with. Alright, so let's go ahead and test this real quick. Please enter password. My password. This is the correct one. Notice it comes and says your password is correct. You may proceed. Of course, we want to test to see does it work if I put something in wrong. The wrong value. The password is wrong. So this works for both our true condition and our false condition. So this is exactly what we're looking for. Works exactly as we were hoping, and we are good. If you like this video and want to continue to see other examples to learn how to get better at programming in C and C++, please continue watching through this series and subscribe to the channel.